50-foot nerds! Big arm energy!
Lego loving motherfucker.
Popeye. Chinese Popeye.
That nearly made me poo. Not we, poo.
They came like a bolt out of the blue to discuss everything in geekdom.
I was off my head on drugs.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the attack of the 50-foot nerds.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live recording of the Attack of the 50-Foot Nerds. Make some noise!
Thank you to the grand, amazing audience that we have here this evening. Thanks,
It's a shame
Jay.
the camera can't move and see all those people over there.
I know,
And the many more over there.
It's like, have you seen Saturday night at the Palladium, or what was it, Live at the Apollo, or whatever it's called? It's like that in here. It's fucking packed.
Yeah.
But they're all really, really polite. They're all from like Finland and shit.
And they're all been really quiet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
See, they're really polite, apart from that one heckler.
Shut up, we want to listen to the tumbleweed going past.
All right. So, hello to all of our Finnish people out there. Goosh.
Yes, you're big Finnish.
Yeah, we love a big Finnish around here.
Hey.
And Jay, obviously, thank you for coming. Anyway, it's episode 99 of the Attack of the 50-Foot Nerds
You
podcast.
don't say.
Yeah. We're one away. We're one away.
Ooh.
Oh, so if you're not ready for episode 100, then fuck yeah. But yeah,
You got plans?
I may have plans.
Uh-huh.
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 Are there plans that we're going to know about? Are
I
they
have
like,
no idea.
hey, guess what?
You have to wait
We're
and
doing
see.
this tonight.
Yeah, well, it's episode 99 of the Attack of the 50-Foot Nerds podcast. My name is Mike Bell, and joining me, as always, let's start on my right-hand side this month.
My name is Doug.
Hello, Doug.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I haven't seen you in a whole month.
I know. I
know,
I
yeah.
miss you.
I miss you too.
Love
This
you.
has been. I love you.
Oh.
I love you.
Okay, and Paul, you're here as well.
So I don't get to say my name.
No.
But I do get to say it's fucking cold.
He does get to say, it's fucking cold.
I
Like
mean,
that.
those of you who are watching on the video, I've got layers on. It's like, I mean, you know, Mike,
I'm fine.
for whatever his reasons, is in,
I'm
you know,
absolutely fine.
in his shirt sleeves. But, you know, Doug and I are in multiple layers, and
Yeah,
it's like,
I'm rocking a hoodie and a fleece.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Very
I've,
cool.
I've got the jumper, and I've got my thick Star Trek away team jacket on.
He's just a pair of pussies. So, yeah, look at Jay. Jeez, you know.
Killing it.
Yeah, we're fine. So used to just a pair of pansies.
Yeah, well,
Anyway,
I'm okay
it's
with that.
episode 99. So
Still.
yeah, it's still episode 99. Yeah. Right.
Same
so,
number as red balloons.
Yes.
99 Luftballon.
Yeah. All of our Finnish listeners are like, why aren't we German?
German.
Yeah, I know it was German. Dickhead. I was saying that we got Finnish people in. Anyway, they make the dishwasher tablets, all of them. We've come from the Finnish factory, and where they make the dishwasher tablets. They've all come to the show to see us do it live.
Oh, it's a long way around that.
I know. Yeah, it's Unilever. They're all there. They've all come. Yeah, they're all from bloody Port Sunlight.
Yes.
They've all turned up. Yeah, hello to all of the Portician Sunlight.
Porticians.
Yeah.
All of the
Porticia Adams.
all of the Peaky Blinders.
Sure, let's say that.
Yeah.
Well, that's where they make
just did.
Peaky
They
Blinders.
make Peaky Blinders all over the place, Paul.
Yeah,
Not
but
just
Port-
only
Port-
they're
Port-
confined within the boundary restrictions of Port Sunlight.
Port Sunlight is quite an important
They're not
location.
vampires. If they take one step outside, they'll crumble to dust. oh no, my Peaky Blinders are falling apart. Oh, I've stepped outside the boundary. Anyway, what the hell are we talking about? Anyway,
I have
if you've
no
never
idea.
seen 50-Foot Nerds before, it's not normally like this. Normally, we're actually coherent. Yeah. So we're gonna do our show. But before we do the show, where we talk about all the geeky stuff and that, we usually talk about things that we've been up to, don't we?
Yes.
All right. Who wants to go first this month?
Go on then. So let's go first. Right.
To be fair, you've not been up to that much.
I've literally done nothing for a week because I had back surgery.
Ow.
Yeah, it sucked. Yeah, so I'd had a slip disc. I just thought I had back pain, so I kept working like I do.
Yeah.
So for those of us who have heard of a slip disc, but actually don't know what a slip disc is and how do you get a slip disc?
Well,
what the fuck?
I can tell you what happened to me.
Okay.
Okay, so this is so boring. Okay, so in between your spinal columns there are discs.
Yes.
These can slip. When they do, it can be painful. They can slip out, or they can slip sideways and whatnot, and they can be protruding and all that. Mine snapped and went into my spinal column.
Ow, my.
So all those really important things that are surrounded by the spine, which affect everything that goes to your brain and all those wonderful things.
Yes.
So I needed surgery immediately once we saw the MRI because it was in there.
Yeah.
It was right in there. So they've took a bit of my spine away, moved everything out of the way, got rid of the disc, threw it away, and then fused that back. And that's basically what happened to me. So
we can rebuild him.
Yeah, so
we have the technology.
They did an amazing job, to be honest. I've never had an operation before. I've never been put out before.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that was my first one, and it was. I was worried like everybody else is worried, but shy of that, once they knock you out, you just wake up and it's finished.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the
It
best
was
part.
crazy.
It
I was
is
like,
waking up
what? I
afterwards.
was like, how long have I just been asleep for? Just break a record for the year at least. It's like a lie-in. Does that count? Does that count being knocked out?
It's when you wake up
so
after anaesthetic and you're just like,
I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's like you're done. I was like, sweet. Now what? And then I don't remember being put into the bed.
Yeah, you don't.
But then I was on some spectacular painkillers.
I was going to say, did they send you home with the good shit?
Oh.
Whilst I was in there, I was on the good shit. They sent me on with better, to be honest. So they sent me on with like codeine and morphine and all the eens, all the good eens. I had a little Ian party to myself whilst telling you before reading comic books.
Yeah.
But I was reading some weird.
Listen to the comic book that he read when he was on the
I read the one shot with the. I don't know what they call them anymore. They're not amalgam anymore, but it was Batman and Deadpool.
Oh yeah, the Marvel DC crossover.
Have you seen it?
Yeah,
I've the Grant Morrison bit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that was a bit weird for me whilst I'm off my tits on morphine. And then I turned the page and it was Doctor Strange and Constantine. And then I read that and I had to put it down for a bit. So then I spent a week on those and then I had to
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
And I took so I come off the drug, you sweat like a trooper going cold turkey coming off them, and then I've been back in work now for about 4 days just doing little bits here and there. I'm able to drive, so that was like the goal was to be able to drive.
Yeah.
So I can get back to work, and I am
Lovely.
now back to work. It's that simple. So
Lovely.
yeah, that's what I did. It is just a middle-aged story.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
No,
My
it's
mate had a
fine.
little bit of a heart wobble at the beginning of the year.
Oh.
So I was like, so we've obviously been chatting and stuff and making sure he's okay. Andy, I love you to pieces, you're my brother. And
we do have viewers on the TikTok. Hello.
Woo!
Not the TikTok, the Facebook.
Look
Hello.
all likes there.
Hello. I
loving
can
that.
see some likes coming in.
Um,
I can't read it. I can't read any of it because the camera's over there. But yeah, hello.
I sent him a text message saying like, how are you feeling after your heart, bro? How are you feeling nowadays? Like, I'm having back surgery this weekend. How old are we?
Yeah.
It's like I'm having a bit of back surgery.
Apparently Paul's not even in his 40s. Going to that fellow who fancies him.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh god. That's sorry.
Which actually, that kind of segues in quite
Yeah,
nicely.
you do.
Yeah, into what I'm up to at the moment. So I've gone from in 2025 doing no acting at all to beginning of 2026. I'm rehearsing 2 different shows at the same fucking time.
You got to catch up. You didn't do anything last year. You lazy shit.
Well, Mark Smith, who has
He
obviously
destroyed his back and everything. What did you do?
I'm destroying my brain by trying to learn
Like a
scripts.
poisonous mushroom, deadly.
Yeah. But Mark, who's been on the show
Yes.
with us,
Mark.
hi Mark, asked if I wanted to go and do this. one-act comedy that we'd done before called Lockdown in Little Grimley. The Little Grimley series of one-act comedies are by a guy called David Tristram. And they're about this hapless and talentless amateur dramatics company. There's only 4 of them.
How many notes have you written there?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And they're rubbish.
I've read smaller books, Paul.
Thank you very much. Anyway, so I play Gordon, their chairman, and he's the director, and he's their leader, and you'd probably relate to Gordon because there's a lot of shouting, and his blood pressure does tend to go through the roof.
How dare you? I've never shouted in my life, Paul.
Rude.
There's that vein again. Yeah. So when I'm performing as Gordon, you can imagine who my inspiration is.
Nice to be an inspiration for someone,
but we're doing it as a double bill this time. So we're doing the show we didn't done before Lockdown, but we're also doing Murder in Little Grimley. So the Little Grimley players are putting on a murder mystery. A murder. But then, so that's good. That's at the Little Theatre in Birkenhead on the 27th of February. One night only, folks. Tickets are £10 on sale now from the website. And then from the 8th to the 11th of April, I'm going back to the Discworld in Terry Pratchett's Going Postal. If you don't know the book, basically a dead con man is resurrected, put in charge of the world's worst post office, and told he'll be executed again if he doesn't make people believe in stamps harder than they believe in money. While fighting killer golems, corporate monopolies, and the terrifying power of paperwork.
Dun 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 dun.
So I'm playing Patrician Vetinari. He's the ruler of the city of Ankh-Morpork. He's a kind of benevolent dictator that believes crime is fine as long as it's efficient. He's sort of if Machiavelli successfully ran a city through polite emails and meaningful silences. I've played him before, so it was literally 20 years ago. It was August 2006. I was in a production of Terry Pratchett's The Truth, and he's just one of these characters that's like, he recurs in the Pratchett Discworld novels, and it's always been a sort of I would like to go back to this character. So it's kind of interesting to be doing that. He was played by there was a TV adaptation of this one on Sky. It was probably about 10 years ago now.
A bit more than that, probably.
Yeah, and Charles Dance played Vetinari.
Charles Dance, we're falling apart to have time. The guy with the one eye from Last Action Hero.
Yeah. So
beautiful.
Yes.
So
The cultural
Not
system we all
Game
have.
of Thrones.
No.
Not the things that everybody. But I did get it straight away.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
So
There you go.
but yeah. So
Cultural touchstone for Charles Dance. Last Action Hero.
yeah. Why not? Why not?
The Golden Child.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved him in that as well.
But gosh, but yes, I don't know why I do this to myself, but I am. I'm having to. I always complain about being terrible at learning lines, and I am now learning 2 shows at the same time.
All right, Head and Shoulders, calm down. All right.
What's been happening with you?
Well, if people want to know what's been happening with me, then
well,
they can
not really.
subscribe
But
to our
I was just
Patreon.
being polite.
They can subscribe to our Patreon for as little as just $1 a month, because I have a series over there called Quick Bites where I tell you everything that I've been up to. But the broad strokes is basically
The what?
the broad strokes. Yeah, that's a broad. I've started watching the DC animated movies.
Cool.
I'm
okay,
I'm trying to go all the way through them from the beginning.
I've watched a good chunk of I watched.
Oh, I'm talking everything from Mask
Yeah.
of the Phantasm onwards.
I
watched the Gen 13 movie last week.
Oh,
and that's
really?
Shit.
Wow.
It's
I
dreadful.
can't. When I
You
went
can see why it was never officially released.
few years back, I went through a period of watching some of them. I stuck to the DCAU stuff.
I'll get to that eventually.
But I have seen a few of the other ones,
Yeah.
like Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, I've flitted around kind of like the timeline a little bit, but I'm going to settle in and go like from the beginning in release order. Because I did, because what started it off is I put Flashpoint on. I thought, I've not seen that for a while. I want to watch Flashpoint. And then I was just like, oh, that's cool. And then I seen Justice League Doom was there. I was like, oh, I'll have a go with that. That's a great one.
Yeah.
And then I ended up doing Batman, Superman, Public Enemies, and then Batman, Superman, Apocalypse. And I did, what was the other one? Crisis on Two Earths. I watched that. And as I say, I've went back to Gen 13. I was going to do Mask of the Phantasm. I thought I've seen that 1,000 times. So I'll do something else first before I go back to that. So I watched Gen 13. It's dreadful. I'm in the middle of watching Superman Brainiac Attacks at the moment. That is not grabbing me whatsoever. Lance Henriksen is playing Brainiac, and that man's just there for the paycheck on that one.
He's literally phoning it
dreadful.
in.
And some of them you watch them and you just think, this wants to be Timverse. DC animated, and but it's different actors, and it's not quite right.
There is so basically DC animated stuff.
Yeah,
all of it, to a greater or lesser extent these days, is inspired by Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but some of them, the
Simple
style looks exactly like the Timverse stuff, but then the later ones turn into more kind of like post Flashpoint. New 52 styles and stuff. Anyways, so that's kind of one of the things there. Other stuff I've been up to. We went out to an escape room last week. Had fun with that one. It's a kind of a lesser known one down on the waterfront.
Clearly escaped.
Yes, got out with 2 minutes to spare.
Okay.
Yeah, and the girlfriend she touched the robot's Winky.
Sure. I'm leaving that there.
Yeah, but
just going to leave
I will
just
clarify.
let that fall.
I will clarify. The whole point of the escape room was to find parts of a robot and put them back together.
Yeah.
And once you're done, you give him a little twiddle on his antenna, and he pops out as Winky. Which by that I mean a little thing comes out and there's a key there that says "win" on it, and then you use that to open.
And
the
that's the
panel
win
door.
key.
That's his Winky.
Okay.
Yeah, his win key. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got out there, and then we went to Lego shop because I've
You have a problem.
because
Because you have
the
a
wonderful
problem.
he's a wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yes, I am a wonderful Wizard of Oz. But I've also started another channel alongside doing the 50
You're cheating on us with Lego.
I am. I've started my channel, Lego Love and Mike, because I figured if you can't beat them, join them. Channel 4, thank you for the name. Check it out on all the socials, all the Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube, the TikTok. Yeah, thanks for the supermarket sweep theme there, Paul. But yeah, Lego Love and Mike, LOGOLOVIN_MIKE, Lego Love and Mike. So yeah, I'm trying to put up a video every other day. But I've got some good stuff already done. I've got some good stuff planned. I've got some good stuff already scheduled for you guys as well. I've got video scheduled all the way up to the 15th of February at the moment. So I'm about a week ahead right now. So yeah, I'm enjoying doing it.
Very cool.
It is good.
It is good.
I've been watching it, and
there's
it is
a
good
video
stuff.
coming out this week. There's a 2-part video coming out this week about my trip to the Lego shop last week. Basically, first one is a bit of a look around, stuff on the shelves, and the second one, you get to see me build a minifig of myself on the minifig factory machine. So
I've been saying to him, I think we need minifigs of all three.
We do.
Oh, yeah.
We do. We need minifigs. Yeah. I mean, I made one at the standard, bog standard pick some bricks off the table one a few years ago. I've got that, and then I've got this custom one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get a custom torso made for this one as well with the Dredger t-shirt. This is a spoiler because I haven't filmed that video yet. But yeah, I'm going to get that made. So
Very
it'll
cool.
actually look like the logo that I've got. So anyway, that's it. If you want to give us a follow on the Lego Love and Mike channels, I would really appreciate it. Everyone who's listening to this or watching this, if you're watching it live right now on Facebook, hello, go and give me a follow on the Lego Love and Mike channel. I can see comments coming in, but I can't read them right here. So
yeah,
you
it's
keep an eye on it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
like
A. What is this, a phone for ads?
Z.
Anyways.
V.
Paul?
Sorry, I'm done.
Paul?
Yeah?
I want to do some news, lad.
Oh, go on, then.
Okay.
If we must.
Lads, you want news? We got news. It's time for the 50-foot news.
There we go. Yes. Oh, God. So we last did a show here on the 10th of January, yeah?
We did, yes.
So I had to go back when I was writing the news up yesterday. I had to go back all the way through to the 11th of January onwards, and oh my God, all there is fucking Marvel news. That's all. Barely anything else has happened in the world. So I have got so much. Oh, well, that's hello. Yeah. So are you gonna? There we go. We have to click into the
news.
Hey. Right. Okay. So. Okay, Jason in the chat, keeping an eye out on things. Oh, thank you very much, Jay. That's cool. Yes. So, any questions or anything like that, Jay will relay them to us. But hello to Christian Bradley, who was here a little bit before. Yeah, right. Marvel news. Okay. So yeah, you just be ready for a huge fucking Marvel dump. We're gonna start with Avengers Doomsday first of all, because there's fucking loads of it.
Is that happening?
Yeah, believe it or not, yeah, there's this film coming out, little independent movie called Avengers Doomsday. All right, first things first then, let's start with Uatu the Watcher. We all know him. He's a tall guy, baldy.
Yeah.
Sounds like Jeffrey Wright. Well, I mean, according to Alex Perez from the Cosmic Circus, he will be making an appearance in Avengers Doomsday. Not Alex Perez, that would be weird, but the Uatu the Watcher will be in Avengers Doomsday. Why is that mirrored? That's weird. I don't know why that's mirrored. It doesn't matter. And so that will finally give us an answer to the question of who watches The Watchmen. Well, no, that's a DC property. But The Watching Man, and it's us. That's who's going to be watching. Thwippity Thwip! Everyone's favourite sound that Spider-Man makes. Hang on, I'll do that properly, because we can only say Thwippity Thwip
in the voice of Stan Lee.
The dulcet tones of the great Dean the Parter Stan Lee. Okay, let me get into character. Oh boy, Spider-French Excelsior! Thwippity Thwip! There you go. There you go. That's the sound you won't be hearing in Doomsday from Tom Holland's Spider-Man. But that doesn't mean that you won't be hearing it at all, because we've mentioned it before. Apparently, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man will be appearing in the movie. Holland will then apparently return alongside Maguire and Andrew Garfield in Secret Wars.
I just liked it.
So, you just liked it?
Yeah.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
So we'll expect more Spider-Man pointing memes, which we had at the Royal Rumble.
I was going to say, I literally spotted that.
Yeah, so in wrestling, there's a character called El Grande Americano. Yes, he is named after a coffee.
The big American coffee.
Yes, he is named after coffee. And originally when he came in, he was played by a wrestler by the name of Chad Gable.
Allegedly.
Yeah. And then Chad got injured. And they were like, oh shit, what to do with this character that's really, really over? So they just said to another wrestler, Ludwig Kaiser, who wasn't doing anything. He said, yeah, you just do it now.
Is it like luchador mask? Is that what
it's a full luchador mask. And he's billed from the Gulf of America. And so Ludwig just came out and they were just like, he looks different. And they all acknowledge the fact that El Grande is just a fictitious character, but they go along with it. And some of them were just like, he looks different to how he looked before. No, it's nothing wrong with him.
Where's his tattoos gone?
Yeah. But just Chad's got a tattoo on his back. And so Ludwig's been doing it for a while, and now he's got some additional guys, because El Grande was played by another couple of wrestlers at like house shows.
Okay.
But they were wearing a slightly different mask, and then like a Bravo Americano, and they're British wrestlers, Tyler Bates and Pete Dunne. But anyway, Ludwig Kaiser's El Grande was in the ring at Royal Rumble, so he comes out like number 11 or what it was, and then number 12, original El Grande Americano, comes out, and Chad Gable's back, and he went in the ring and went. They were pointing at each other. They were doing the thing. Yeah. So expect that come WrestleMania. El Grande versus El Grande. Okay, let's now talk about some old men who continue to be on speed. Because loose lips are sinking ships, guys. So Ian McKellen, everyone's favourite old man on speed, gave a spoiler during an appearance on the Stephen Colbert Show. Okay, now let me just get into character one more time. Okay, yes, here we go. Yes, it's time for Ian McKellen. Yes, here we go. Clamtring. Yes, Frodo, you shall not pass. Okay, yes. And acting. How do I know what to say? It's written on the screen. So how do I know where to sit? I put the chair there. So, right. In this one, I don't think I'm spoiling anything by saying that Magneto destroys New Jersey. I'm sorry about that, New Jersey. So I'm standing up, pretending to do that. And the wind is blowing in my hair, and I'm putting on a fierce look, and I'm trying to be all magnetic. And the director on the loudspeaker says, Ian, look more furious. He said that. He said, shout something. And I said, what do I shout? And he said to me, shout the louder, worst thing you can possibly think of. So I said, Mar-a-Lago! which is where Donald Trump likes to hang out.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, imagine if he fucking he's there with the Balrog. Monologue! Just stick that in all the films now. You Homo sapiens and your
There's a knock on the door. It's Iceman!
I'm going to do that again without you talking over me. You Homo sapiens and your trumps. There we go. There we go. Sometimes when I'm trying to get a joke out, don't talk over me. You did that a lot in the last episode, spoke over me, Paul. Anyways, doesn't matter. So Mar-a-Lago is obviously, as I say, where Donald Trump likes to hang out. And subtext apparently isn't a thing for Shakespearean actor Ian McKellen, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yep.
Good to know.
All right. Staying on the subject of mutants, we know that the Avengers and the X-Men will fight in the movie, and the reason seems to be that because the X-Men have been through quite a lot of universal incursions already. And they seem to think this is just another lot of invaders when they turn up in their universe, which could actually explain why the team is so limited in this movie, why there's no Jean Grey, why there's no Storm. Perhaps they've already died
Yeah, I've been and gone.
in other multiverse
Makes
incursions.
sense.
Potentially Kangs have come in and destroyed them, which would be a nice way to kind of tie in with the Kang of it all, seeing as that's a plot thread that's been hanging now because of someone can't keep his fist to himself. And as for their universe, well, it's not the one that we're familiar with the original movies, apparently, but not too dissimilar. Okay. Obviously, we know it's not the old Bryan Singer X-Men movies because Beast, when you saw him in the Marvels,
We've seen him, yeah.
was different. So,
Frazier.
and so Alex Perez, once again, has suggested that this universe apparently exists as a utopia for humans and mutants. But you have to wonder what exactly happened prior to that allowed this utopia to exist. What sacrifices have had to be made for the greater good? And that is the general motif of Doomsday. What has to be sacrificed? So I've got a theory about this, guys.
Go.
Let me get my tinfoil hat on. All right. My theory is that the X-Men have saved humanity from the incursions, and that is what has finally led Homo sapiens and Homo superior to actually live in peace at last. That would also explain why Professor X and Magneto are now together, because they
together.
They might be. We saw them holding hands in the
I'd
trailer.
love to see that.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
And they finally both got their dream, coexistence. All right, so it's coexistence for Professor X.
Yes.
And humanity declaring mutants as their savior for Magneto. They both got what they wanted. So I think that could be why everyone's happy now. So, yeah, just have to keep an eye out on what happens from there. Let's move on to Captain America. Okay. So, we know that Steve Rogers is coming back.
Yes.
We saw it in the trailer. He had a little baby. And Peggy Carter and him, they apparently live in the reality of the Fantastic Four.
Oh.
So, Scooper, my time to shine, hello, said this. All right. Okay, this is their words, all right? Sometime after Avengers Endgame and before the end of Loki Season 2, Loki has gone to see Steve, who's living with Peggy and now has a son. Loki tells Steve that the TVA is going to prune this timeline because Steve's not supposed to be there and is not supposed to have a child. Loki offers Steve a way out, though. He said he will move Steve and his family to a universe where they never existed. Therefore, they're not breaking a timeline.
Okay.
So, yeah, that then allows them to live peacefully. That universe would be the Fantastic Four's universe. They lived there for years until the event of Avengers Doomsday, when Doom arrives to warn the Fantastic Four about the incursions and tells them that they've got to travel to the MCU to stop them. Okay? Reed and Doom come up with a plan, track down Steve, explain everything to him, and then ask for his help, because obviously he's causing this by being somebody he's not supposed to be. Steve agrees and to return to the MCU with them so they can convince the heroes there to help him. And that also lines up with the fact that Chris Evans apparently filmed the post-credit scene for Fantastic Four. How could he have filmed the post-credit scene for Fantastic Four if he didn't live in their universe?
Ooh.
As I doubt we would have seen two Johnny Storms having a chat. So, rumour has it that the Fantastic Four ship that we saw in the post-credits of Thunderbolts also contains Doom and our boy Steve.
Okay.
So, that's that. Speaking of Steve and Peggy, though, it's not all sunshine and rainbows for the couple.
Oh.
Okay, as the rumour has it that they will end up on opposing sides. Steve will obviously go with the Fantastic Four as we hear this, and apparently Peggy will end up as a follower of Doom to try and fix the incursions that her husband Steve is responsible for.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that'd be interesting.
That's interesting.
I mean, I'm assuming it's that Peggy. It could be a Captain Carter or
Captain
something like
Carter.
that. Who knows? But yeah, that's one of the rumours. And as for followers of Doom, we're apparently going to see quite a fair bit of Latveria during the movie, which would be nice. And Doom will have a band of henchmen, like Thanos' Black Order. You've got to have minions to get beaten up, obviously. And these will apparently be a bunch of wizards and witches. So, could we see a Doctor Strange variant who works for Doom? Perhaps Wanda, or a Wanda variant, at least, could be there.
Yeah.
Which actually ties in. Do you remember the leaked concept art, where it was Doom's throne room, and
Yes.
Doctor Strange was his right-hand man?
Yes.
There you go.
He was in the comic as well, wasn't he?
Was that?
He was in the comic as well, wasn't he? He was his
potentially at some point, yeah.
He was his like I want to say Calzonieri, but he's
Basically his right-hand man. Yeah. So, interesting. Let's talk about Doom himself. Okay, so we know, obviously, Robert Downey Jr.
What?
Playing down... Sorry, spoilers.
Spoilers, something's not out yet.
Yeah.
That is actually a spoiler, Doug.
Yeah. So yeah, Robert Downey Jr. Will be playing Doctor Doom. Okay, we will see him unmasked at some point in the movie. However, our core characters for the MCU will not. So the question of why he looks like Tony Stark will not come up in this movie, and also he'll have an accent, so he won't sound like Tony Stark either. So they won't question it all. But the issue will be raised in Secret Wars. So we will get an answer as to why he looks this way in Secret Wars. We don't believe that he's a variant, that Tony was raised by Doom's family instead of his own or anything like that. We don't know why. Some people just have the same face across the multiverse. You know, why did Captain America look this way in the MCU, but Johnny Storm has that face in a different universe?
Yeah. Yep.
So
That's how they do it.
A very large paycheck.
That is very true. Yes. So, apparently Marvel want him to stay on, actually. They want to stay after Secret Wars. Because there was rumours that they would just recast Doom moving forward. But, yeah, no, apparently they want him to stick around.
Yeah.
So let's have geriatric 70-year-old Robert Downey Jr.
They'll have his voice by then. And we'll never see that mask
He'll just do a Mandalorian,
Yep.
won't he? Let's just get him, John Wayne's grandson, to rock around in green capes and armor.
Yeah, he's already used to it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, let's speak about Secret Wars now.
Okay.
All right. God, we still got so much fucking Marvel news.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay, we spoke about prior about they may be split into two movies, and we're getting closer and closer to when cameras need to be rolling. And it seems the reason they haven't already shot these movies back to back with Doomsday is because they still need to address the split situation. If they are going to be turning this into two movies, that is going to affect a hell of a lot of contracts for people who are going to be appearing.
They're going to be running out.
Their contracts will be like to appear in Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
Not Avengers Doomsday Part 1 and Avengers Doomsday Part 2. They're contracted for one movie, not two.
Oh, fair.
So it's going to have to, and like people who are locked into multi-deal films, and this considered to be one of those films. Say for example, I don't know, Samuel L. Jackson, say he's locked in for 8 pictures, and Doomsday Part 1, Secret Wars Part 1 would be 8, and Part 2 would be 9, but he's not contracted for that 9th one. So you'll have to fuck about with the contract again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's a lawyer job. Let them deal with it.
But they need to get this sorted ASAP.
They're on it.
Because they've got to start filming.
They're definitely on it.
So it won't be long, I'm sure, before we know. The writer's room on this movie, however, they had apparently such a hard time keeping track of what characters were where within the story at any one point. They had whiteboards across the writer's room. Yeah. They had to use Marvel trading cards to show what characters were where in the story. I think that's great.
Genius, that.
I think that's a great idea. So, if you're in timeline, you got timeline, well, there you can have a Doctor Doom there and a Doctor Doom there. And yeah, I think that's a great idea of trying to work all that out. Let's see now. Final bit of Secret Wars news, okay? Rumour has it that Josh Brolin will be back as Thanos.
Okay.
And it is to recreate the scene from the comics where God Emperor Doom kills Thanos by ripping out his spine, thus cementing Doom as an even bigger threat than the last big bad. Yeah. So, yeah, let's bring Josh Brolin back just to rip out his spine. Lovely.
Makes sense.
Lovely.
Makes sense.
Marvel, it's family friendly. All right.
We have already cut his head off.
True. Now, that's all the Secret Wars and Doomsday. Let's talk about other Marvel stuff
It's not
now.
much of a secret, is it?
I know. Shh, don't tell no one. You guys have seen Wonder Man, haven't you?
I have seen
hell
Wonder
yeah.
Man.
Oh, what a
Yes.
show Wonder Man was.
Yeah.
Oh,
I loved it.
It was like a wash. It was like all this is sticky icky off me from all the other Marvel stuff that just
Yeah.
hasn't landed. And then I was all the way watching it. I was like
Yeah.
going, God, I hope the boys like this because I really like it.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm going to be that guy on the podcast again, backing up something that nobody likes. But when
Nah,
you guys
I
said
was
that you
gonna
liked it, I was
yeah.
so relieved.
See,
Yeah.
it's just, I love the fact that they didn't care about the origin story. They were
Yeah.
just like,
None.
he's got superpowers.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
He's got superpowers and
He's
he's an
like-
actor.
like the
That's
mutant.
literally the story. It's not like he's also then got a villain that he's got
Yeah.
to defeat by
You know,
the
we
end.
didn't see the Grim
or-
Reaper or anything like that. So the villain was the DODC.
Yeah.
That's it. Although speaking of Wonder Man, though, before we go any further, I've got a bone to pick with you, Jessica Clements of New Rockstars. I was watching your breakdown for all the Easter eggs and things that occur in that movie, and you said that there was a photo of Trevor and his mum outside the Royal Court Theatre in London. That's the Royal Court Theatre in Liverpool.
Liverpool!
The character of Trevor Slattery is from Liverpool,
Sorry,
love.
mate, you didn't push your glasses up when you said it. There you go.
I mean,
I think you'll find.
Actually, yeah. So yes, it's Royal Court Liverpool. Royal Court Liverpool. They actually showed that same photo back in the All Hail the King Marvel one shot
Oh,
from way back when.
they were fun then. I enjoyed them.
They were good.
I like Slattery as a character
He's
in general.
great. Yeah.
You get one of the greatest actors to ever walk the earth and have him just be an absolute clown shoe.
I love the
the
fact
entire
that the
time.
series is just like they acknowledge the fact that didn't you used to be the Mandarin? Well, yes, I did.
Yeah,
Yes, I did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wolfie Ford, yes, that's one.
What I love is Trevor Slattery was in the episodes of Coronation
Yeah. He was
Street
in
in
all
the
the-
MCU that Ben Kingsley was.
Yeah, he did a lot of Ben
in real
Kingsley's
life.
roles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King
Did a
Lear
nice-
and all that.
Yeah. He's just such a fun character. And he's
as well, because
conflicted
like you
about
guys are from Liverpool, I'm not. I'm from Warrington. So
okay, someone has to be.
True.
te-
But
te-
like
te-
the fact
technically
that
Woolly
he's
Mac,
not
so-
rocking the stereotypical Scouse accent.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And the
Oh, no,
fact that he's
doing
doing
a more-
Ringo Starr.
Yeah, he's
It's
doing
just so fun.
He's doing a classic like Beatles
It's so
era
fun.
Liverpool accent. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
And
just it's
the-
so much
the-
fun.
And Wonder Man actor.
Yahya Abdul Mateen II.
Honestly, I've never seen
Just
anything.
rolls off the
I
tongue.
have never seen anything where he hasn't absolutely mesmerised me
He's
as an
great,
actor.
isn't he?
He is
He's
so
so
good.
In Watchmen, he
Yeah,
was
he's
phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
In the
Dr. Manhattan?
the
He's
oh,
Black
God,
Manta in the Aquaman movies.
Is it the Beatdown? The
Oh,
Netflix one. It was all about rap, early days of rap.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Yes, I don't remember what it was called.
No,
yeah.
what's it called? The
I can't
Breakdown.
remember.
The Breakdown.
There you go.
Yeah. He was phenomenal in that as well.
He's just a great actor.
He really is.
and
And the fact that he's playing an actor
Yeah.
and you can see him making those choices.
Yeah.
But he's not. This is all predetermined, dickhead.
Yeah.
That's what it is, and I'm falling for
You-
every drip of it.
yeah, and I love the fact that he gets fired from American Horror Story for trying to be too in depth with a fucking character in 30-second scene.
Kath and I are sitting there watching that and going,
Yeah.
Joshua's going to do that,
Yeah,
isn't he?
yeah. I mean, mate, I've been there. I've lived all that stuff. You know, it's crazy. Granted, I haven't exploded out of frustration before now, but still, you know, yeah. No, it's just a good show. Good show.
Yeah.
And like you see him in the costume at the end. Okay, yeah, okay, that's fine. It's a Wonder Man costume. It is what it is. You know, but yeah, the fact that it didn't
I
dwell
think
on it.
one of the things for me as well is the fact that Wonder Man isn't something that I've read a lot of.
No,
any, to
I
be
think
fair.
it's interesting.
And
that
so
we've-
it's like it's almost fresh.
So
So
the
it's
thing
like
with
I'm going
Wonder
in
Man in the
fresh.
comics, Simon Williams' brain patterns were put into the Vision, and that is how then Wanda fell in love with the Vision, because it's basically Sam Williams as a robot. And now we've got the White Vision, who's essentially a blank slate. So could Simon Williams be put into the Vision in some way, shape, or form?
Something needs to
I think
happen with
that's
that
interesting. I think
Vanilla
that's interesting.
Vision.
Yeah,
Something
well,
needs
it's
to
getting the TV series. We know that's
Hurry
coming,
up.
so yeah.
That's been way
Well,
too
they're
long
filming
now.
it now. Don't worry.
Been
They're
way
filming it
too
now.
long now.
But yeah, that's I loved it, and so we got to talk about actually before we were talking about Wonder Man.
Yeah.
Okay, we were just talking about it in general.
Yes.
Marvel apparently like it as much as we do,
Oh, nice.
because they are this close apparently to green lighting a season 2. All right.
Okay.
And so I just want to clarify though, season 1 started filming at the back end of 2023.
Yeah.
And ended filming in April of 2024. So this thing sat on a shelf for 2 years. So I'm hoping if they do make a season 2, that's not going to sit on the shelf for another 2 years. I can't wait another 2 years for the next installment of this story.
No.
Not with how that ended. So that makes me wonder. Well, it doesn't make me wonder. It makes a certain friend of mine wonder.
Yeah.
He is the original Wonder Man. All right? Ha ha! Pitch me, John Hollywood. A Wonder Man season 2. Oh. Who would like to go first? You prepare.
I'll go
Captain
first
Show Notes,
because
you
I've
go
prepared.
first.
So, okay.
Captain Show Notes.
Captain Show Notes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Picking up.
Yes.
1 year later. Mm-hmm. With an Access Hollywood report, yes, Mario
Yes.
Lopez is back. On the mystery of...
AC Slater himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the mystery of...
Green light already.
On the mystery of Simon Williams' disappearance. Just as his career had gone stratospheric in Wonder Man, fan conspiracies abound about where he is and why he's gone quiet. So look out for internet chat rooms, comic shop conversations, and then...
I see you, Reddit. I see you.
And then, Trev and Simon hiding in plain sight as we find them in the middle of San Diego Comic-Con.
Can they swing their pants?
I think they can.
Do they do do-face?
They do.
They do.
They do.
They do
The
do
plot
do-face.
twist, yes.
No way. Didn't see that coming.
Do we dare have Simon lose a cosplay contest to another Wonder Man? While Trevor leans into his mastery of many different characters.
I'd love him to enter a Mandarin cosplay competition and lose.
Yeah,
But I was the Mandarin.
They're both in the cosplay contests. So, Simon is Wonder Man, Trevor is the Mandarin, and they're both dismissed as being unrealistic.
I can't lose the competition.
Now, Simon and Trevor are not only on the run from the DODC, but also from the studio and the fans that want a sequel. So this positions Von Kovac as one of the lead villains who eventually teams up with Agent Cleary. Expect globetrotting, because Trevor takes Simon home to Liverpool.
Oh my days.
Yes. Think Easy Rider with superpowers as a counter pop culture meta satire with a cameo by the real Captain America. I can also see there as an opportunity to bring back knowledge-enhanced visual interconnectivity Nexus from She-Hulk.
Kevin. That was based on me.
Plus lots of digs at the streaming wars and the creation of so much content, of which Disney Plus are as guilty as anyone. So the title for Season 2 needs to be Wonder Man! Faster! More intense!
And I want the ending to be exactly the same, because it's like poetry, it rhymes. Doug! Thrill me!
I will try my best to thrill you, John. Right, so we got. Don't do that. It's distracting. It's distracting. I don't get show notes, mate. I've got to do this on the fly.
I know.
Okay, right. So, they find out 6 months later through the Dorman clause that he actually does have powers and he is not allowed to make any movies anymore. But in the clause, it says nothing about reality TV. You get me? Yeah. So he ends up going.
These are the real
'cause
housewives
he
of
is
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Exactly. So the real housewives of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Of the MCU.
Yeah. So Love Island is Latveria, and they get basically.
No, Love Island would have to be the only island that we know of, which is the big giant celestial hanging out from the sea.
Oh, of course, yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's
that's a Love
the raft.
Ah.
So he gets to do that, and then
60 days in the raft.
he's obviously big news. So he is a celebrity. So he does get to do Celebrity on Ice. He does get to do Dancing with the Stars, and he gets
The
to do
Masked Singer.
all these things. He becomes the masked singer.
They're all dressed like
and he
MCU
goes on a date on Channel 4 with some girl called Donna and just bins her off immediately.
He's talking about you. I know.
Says this one's for Mike, Lego loving motherfucker. Peace, bitch, and walks out. Credits.
Clearly, you have the green light, Doug.
Thank you.
Ah! I love it. I love it. Just like you love Lego. All right, calm down. Never.
And I forgot to bring that up. The Dorman episode, just
Beautiful.
Oh, it's
absolutely.
Beautiful. Well, we're going to talk about that right now, actually.
Yeah.
Right,
It
Doug.
reminded me of Watchmen with the black and white episode. Yeah. What's the book called?
What's the show called? Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Nostalgia episode, amazing.
Yeah, with the
Emmys out all over the place.
Oh my god, great, right. John, you just sit back there for a bit. Just have a little lie down. I'm going through some things. Right. Right. We're going to talk about potential season 2 in a minute. What could happen? Because obviously in the Dortmund episode we saw Josh Gad. He did play himself.
Yes.
And I love the fact that we had some meta cameos in there. We had him, we obviously had Joey Pantoliano. That was great. My God, Joey Pants.
Joey Pants.
Yeah. So Josh Gad was, he apparently will be back in the MCU after Wonder Man. But not as Josh Gad.
No!
Well, it could be and it couldn't be. So, he said in an interview with the LA Times about his appearance on the show, now this is a direct quote from Josh Gad, so we need a voice.
Josh Gad. Can you do it all off?
I like warm hugs.
No,
I'll do it. No. I said to Kevin Feige, as long as I get to play a character down the road in the MCU that isn't Josh Gad, I'm happy to do this. He said yes. So he was like, let's buckle up and go on this weird journey together.
That's not bad, that was pretty solid, isn't it? With the Josh Gad thing though as well, I would have loved for him to be a little bit. I know he's a bit douchey, but a touch douchey. I love it when an actor or an actress plays themselves and
as an asshole.
They've said if they do a season 2, that they are going to go more into the doorman of it all, and we might see where Josh Gad actually went.
Okay.
So that's good. Okay, right, let's move on. Found 2 pieces of news in the Marvel bit of it all. Okay, George Clooney was apparently considered for The Marvels, the second Captain Marvel movie.
Really?
He would have apparently have appeared as himself, not himself, as an apparently lead character, okay, who would then, in a bait and switch, be killed off at the end of the first act. So they bring him in to be like a full... Well, one of the rumours was the original Captain Marvel, but they did Annette Bening as Marvel in the first movie.
I'd imagine there's another like variant of Nick Fury.
That would have been pretty cool. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's so, yeah, not too sure. Given the fact that the movie wasn't the best received movie, it's not the worst movie in the world, but apparently it wasn't greatly received.
You know, it would be kind of fun to have Hasselhoff
cute.
show up as Nick Fury.
In Secret Wars,
In
maybe.
Secret Wars.
Let's see.
Yeah.
The last one, apparently Blade is dead.
Makes
Right.
At this point, I think we
At
all
this
knew
point,
that.
it's just not happening.
Yeah.
We
But
don't mean like he's a vampire, his heart's not beating, he's dead. The movie.
the
is
movie,
actually
yeah. But Midnight Suns seems to be moving forward in its place. And so we've got a roster for the team. So Blade,
Yeah.
Yes.
Ghost Rider,
Yes.
Moon Knight,
Thank
Yeah.
you. That's all I wanted. I'm done.
Wong,
Hey,
Why not?
the Werewolf by Night,
Cool.
the Man
not?
Thing, and Black Knight.
Okay.
Man thing.
Yeah.
So out of all
Oh,
of
we've already
those,
seen Man Thing, haven't
we
we?
have
Yes.
one character who isn't cast.
No, well, yeah, Ghost Rider, technically,
At
yeah.
the moment, we don't have an official Ghost
yeah,
Rider.
although we had him on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so technically we do.
yeah,
could
it
get him.
depends which one they want to do.
Yeah.
'cause-
And he's that
also-
actor's only getting better.
Apparently, Elsa Bloodstone is also expected to appear. No word on storyline or release date as yet. I did read the story for the original first draft of Blade, set in the 1920s, and it's fucking dreadful.
Okay.
It was all about Blade's daughter, and his apparently it's all to do with like the vampire gene being passed down from the father's side, and this kind of it's very similar to the plot of the first Blade movie, the Wesley Snipes, where it's got this guy wants to be the head of the vampires,
Yes.
but the Vampire League won't let him in because he's the bastard son of whatever, and so they want to kill him. He wants to kill the Vampire League to take over and all this kind. It's stupid and weird. And apparently Blade would have teamed up with Jonathan Harker or Jonathan Harker's granddaughter or something like that. Van Helsing's there. All these people.
Yeah, they're characters in Tomb of Dracula.
Yeah. So they would have done all that, but then apparently Harker's family would have sold them out and all this kind of. Basically, yeah, they were just like, oh yeah, let's team up with that guy because he'll kill the head vampire and then we'll kill him after that.
You know,
it's fucking stupid anyway. Because they wanted to take Blade's daughter's blood. So they can become daywalkers as well. And the movie would have ended with they defeat everything, and Blade takes his greatest daughter back to her grandma and says, "Look, you look after her. I'll watch over for you in the shadows." Cut to like 90 years later, and it's his daughter's funeral, and he meets his her granddaughter from this with his great-great-granddaughter, you know, and all this kind of stuff. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
a whole
I kind of like some of that because they're
No, it's
obviously leaning. They're leaning into the
honestly, mate,
the
if you'd have-
origin of Blade stuff from.
If you'd have read the treatment that I read, it's not good.
I like the ideas they're working from. The script
What you
itself
mean
may
is
have been
you
shit.
like the idea of Blade. That's it. That's what you like. It doesn't matter the anyway. Let's talk about some stuff that isn't Marvel now. Okay. So we've got some DC stuff a little bit. We have a writer for Batman: The Brave and the Bold.
Yay.
It was originally said that director Andy Muschietti will be writing and as well as directing, but with his work on It, Welcome to Derry.
Bit busy.
A writer by the name
So
of Christina
good.
Hodson has picked up the pen. She wrote Birds of Prey, and
Which one?
the Harley Quinn one.
The actual movie.
Yeah.
Not the.
No, not the TV series.
I mean,
She also wrote
they both weren't great.
cinematic high mark, The Flash.
And Bumblebee. So don't be sad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
As adorable as Bumblebee is, it's not enough.
No.
And I've never wrote anything.
From the writer of Bumblebee, Batman. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? You know. No. Anyways, let's have a look. So elsewhere in the DCU, it's confirmed for a while now that we were getting a Mr. Miracle animated series, which obviously will be set in the DCU.
That'll be good.
And according to comics writer Tom King, who's worked on the show, Darkseid is cast and will appear. And as is apparent tradition for the DCU, any voice actors who play that character in animation will also play the live action counterparts.
Very cool.
So we have our DCU Darkseid cast already. We don't know who it is yet, but goddamn, I'm excited.
Miracle Man Scott.
Scott Free.
Free, of course it is. Yeah, Miracle Man. Yeah, he's an escape artist. Yeah,
Yes.
Scott Free. Got it.
Given the fact we've got Darkseid in there, it wouldn't surprise me at all if we see Big Barda, which is obviously Mr. Miracle's wife, and you know the female Furies, Granny Goodness, all that.
Yeah.
All that new God stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
in the DC comics, Scott Free is now Highfather. He's
okay.
the leader
Been a very
of
long time since
New,
I've read
New
that.
Genesis. They've literally just finished a New Gods maxi series, so there's a lot that happened in that.
I'm going to take us back over to Disney now because something we predicted over 10 years ago has come to pass. Kathleen Kennedy has now stepped down as a head of Lucasfilm. Okay, and we predicted this back when Disney bought Lucasfilm. All right, Kathleen Kennedy stepped down, and she confirmed in an outgoing interview that at one point they were working on an Indiana Jones animated series.
Why not?
That would have filled in the adventures in between movies for Indy.
Why not?
We said this. We said when they bought Lucasfilm, what should they do? Don't do Indiana Jones 5.
Yeah.
Make an animated series.
The in-between bits. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
How he meets Short Round. How...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fill in
yeah.
the blanks.
I would love that.
Fill in the blanks. And it means a certain someone would have had a role in the movie. And if only we could speak to him and see what he would have done.
Well, to be fair, no, he couldn't because he was dead by that point. But let's go with it. Let's go with it.
Oh, he was still alive when they bought him.
Yeah, but they didn't start developing on.
No, I know. Shut up. Shut up.
You're ruining the bit.
Yeah, That's sakes.
But let's go with it anyway.
Yeah, let's go with it. So Paul, I wonder what would happen if we could speak to him.
Oh well,
hang on, you've got a Ouija board there.
Yeah.
Don't look if you're watching the video of it.
Yeah.
You've got a Ouija. He's got a digital Ouija board on his iPad.
Spirit of Sean, of brogue and scowl, rise through time, take ghostly prowl, by whiskey poured and vowels bent, by accents lost and Oscars spent. Appear, Sir Sean, correct our tone, then tell us where we're going wrong.
Oh, God, I'm getting possessed. Oh, the spirit's moving through me. The spirit's moving through me. Oh, my fucking God. I'm back from the dead, motherfucker. It's me, Sean Connery. Ha ha. I've stolen John Hollywood's catchphrase there for a moment.
A little bit.
Yes. Ha ha, yes.
Hey, Sean,
Connery, back
how
from the
you
dead.
doing?
I'm great. I'm alive. How are you? You look half deceased. But he does look younger than 40. So sexy, those hands.
I do. Anyway, Sean.
Yes,
So
hello.
have you heard about? Apparently, they were talking about doing an animated Indiana Jones show.
They were.
and obviously you were Henry Jones Sr.
I was, and Indiana was the dog's name. And Jehovah is spelled with an I.
So, how would you have felt about the possibility of being animated? Well,
I'm officially animated. I'm back from the dead. Look at me.
I was going to say more animated than
I've got
you are
physical
now.
movement, bitches.
No, sort of reanimated, if you like.
Yes. It's me and Dr. Herbert West.
Yeah.
He helped, apparently, and he's not even dead.
Well, does it annoy you that Hollywood waited?
Everything annoys me. I'm angry and Scottish.
Does it annoy you that Hollywood waited until?
I'm annoyed that Mike got knocked off as the Iron Brew instead of drinking the real stuff that you found hurtling from mountainside edges in Scotland, and giant waterfalls of Iron Brew as far as the eye can see, and Highland cows are there in kilts, slinging haggis across the countryside. Okay, the new. So anyway, Jim lad,
Given that
you'll take the high road and I'll take the low road. But
you feeling all right?
I'm Scottish.
Yeah, but are you feeling all right?
I'm feeling great.
Okay.
Grand.
So, given that animation is two-dimensional, would it have been much of an adjustment, or would it have felt comfortingly familiar?
Well, it would have been really comfortably familiar for me because, of course, you all know that I was all of the voices on the Family Nurse.
I mean, what I mean is...
The most Scottish animated series of all time.
What I mean is, would
Glasgow!
being animated require less range, or is it just more of the same for you?
Oh, me, you know me, I'm very demure. I really keep things in. So, for me to do animation, I really have to come out of myself and go really big and loud and extravagant.
Well, yeah, indeed, because
Yes.
some actors rely on, layers and choices.
You see me in James Bond, and I'm like, hello, Miss Moneypenny, it's me, it's James Bond.
Yeah, well,
When it's outside our house, dancing around in my kilt all day in Scottish Highlands. Way, hey, toss my keyboard.
You seem to manage quite well with presents.
What? Presents? It's Christmas. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
To be fair, there is something about Sean Connery's performance. So in animation, there would be no distractions.
No.
Just confidence.
What's that plane?
Confidence.
Are you my grandson?
Confidence and speech impediment.
What? Who's got a speech impediment? I don't have a speech impediment. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. What?
Until next time, Sean. Oh, just fuck off back to where you came from.
Oh no! I think I'm getting sucked. I'm getting sucked off this mortal plane. Jesus Christ! What the hell happened there?
No idea, mate.
Whoa, that was
Not a
weird.
clue. Not a clue. Really don't know.
Oh,
Nothing
God.
at all.
Just a little side note, though.
Yeah.
The John Hollywood Thrill Me, the Sean Connery needs to be Toss My Caber, because that nearly made me poo. Not wee, poo. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't there.
Out of all the things that was said in a row that was incredibly Scottish, the Toss My Caber. Oh, my God.
I'll have to watch the video back. I
T-shirt.
have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Shall we talk about He-Man?
Yes,
Please,
because
let's do that.
Right, can I just say before we go into this?
Yes, go on.
Okay.
We have been talking about this He-Man movie
Yes.
for months.
Yes.
Yes.
And you've been shitting all over it.
And I've been
Yes.
agreeing.
And then I get the message on our WhatsApp group basically saying, "Have you seen the trailer? It's amazing."
Yeah.
And it's like,
It
I'm
looks-
sorry, who are you? What
It
have
looks
you done with
beautiful.
Mike? Wrong number. Fake news, fake news.
It looks beautiful. I will admit that. I'm man enough to do that. Yeah, it literally looks like the cartoon. However, though, I'm still not happy, Paul,
Okay.
that a huge chunk of it seems to be sent on fucking Earth!
Oh, there he goes.
Why? Why does Prince Adam need to live on Earth? He's not Superman. They literally show in the trailer the whole fucking Jor-El, I'm sending this weird thing, but with his ma. Why? Relax.
Yes.
You need your caber tossing.
Later.
Stand up again.
Later. Oh God! But yeah, Eternia looks great. The action looks fun, and thankfully we don't see cinematic poison Jared Leto, his face or hear his voice in any of the marketing so far. And I'm hoping that it ultimately becomes a predominantly voice-only role. And also he wasn't in the trailer, but Orko will apparently appear in like an extended cameo. So that'd be cool. I did wonder if we'd see Orc out.
Did either of you
Or
see?
Gwildor.
Did either of you see the version of the trailer that somebody put the original
Yes.
He-Man music over?
I think you sent it to us.
Did I?
I think so.
can't remember, but yeah, that because that was perfect. That was utter genius.
It did actually really work.
It worked
To be fair,
really
though, I
well.
will just say, Skeletor looks fucking boss.
Yeah.
He really does. I just.
He doesn't look like a guy who's had his face had a skeleton painted on his face.
Yeah, I want to hear the voice though, because knowing this, Hollywood, they're gonna do like, "Welcome back to Eternia, Prince Adam. I am Skeletor." They're gonna do that. I want this, man. Let me tickle your balls. I want all
boob.
that. Yeah. Doug, you've got a really good Skeletor.
Thank you.
I like that. Do it again.
What did we? When did they do it last? They did it for one of the fucking. Oh, it was with the show with Joshua with. I'm sick of the motherfucking snakes on the motherfucking plane. That was one of the ones with Skeletor. I'm sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane, you boob!
I'm sorry, Skeletor. A bit of Beastman there for you.
Toss my cable, Beastman!
Any day for you, Skeletor. All right. Let's see. Okay, Doug, I've got some. I know you've been under the weather. You know, you've had surgery and that. I've got some. Right down the microphone. Great place to do that. Ooh, ASMR.
Right, go on.
Got some medicine for you. Okay?
Medicine?
Trigger warning, guys. We're all going to be talking about Harry Potter right now.
Okay.
Now, see ya. Okay, the House Doug's favourite, John Lithgow, has been interviewed recently on the topic of J.K. Rowling's involvement on the TV series, in which he plays Dumbledore, obviously. He said that Rowling is not really involved, and he's never even met her. All the way through casting and this far into filming, he's still not met her. So that shows how hands-off that she either has chosen to be or has been forced to be.
Yes. Just sit there and cash the check.
Yes, yeah, shut up, bitch. Yeah, I will admit that I have heard the full cast audios. I've literally just finished Prisoner of Azkaban this week. I didn't download it illegally. So she hasn't had any money off me. He has also said that he does not agree with her views on the trans community and ultimately struggled with whether or not he should take on the role, as others did try and get him to turn it down. But ultimately, he finds Dumbledore to be a beautiful role in a story that is ultimately about kindness, empathy, and acceptance, which is fucking ironic given who wrote it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go. Right, the Dark Lord's got no nose. How does he smell? Terrible. Apparently a lot like Cillian Murphy, if Ray finds is anything to go by. He was being interviewed about 28 days later, the new movie recently, and let slip that his co-star Cillian Murphy will be a great Voldemort in the show. He then panicked and tried to backtrack. He said, now it could be that it's just a rumour that he's heard as well and thought, oh, that must be true. Or, maybe he just not. So, I mean, I think it would be interesting if they've worked together recently. You think Cillian might speak to him and just say, by the way, I'm Voldemort. Try and get a little bit of a blessing or something like that from him. It's like when Doctor Who's take over the role, they want to speak to one of the old ones.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, it would make sense if these two have spoken. There's another weird rumour I've read out there. That apparently Cillian Murphy will be playing Voldemort in the past when we see him murder Harry's mum and dad. And that Ralph Fiennes will be back as the elder Voldemort. Oh, Paul's got diarrhea. Rafe will be back in the so I ran off to the toilet. Yeah, he'll be back in the modern day when Voldemort gets resurrected in Goblet of Fire, which I think would be interesting to see him come back and do the role again. Obviously, still a case of wait and see right now, but it'd be interesting either way. Now, we did touch on this a couple of months ago as well. After a studio bidding war, A24 have the rights to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Excellent.
An original writer and director of Part 4, Kim Henkel, and bizarrely Glen Powell, the actor, are on board as producers. Okay,
Glen Powell's just a producer, though, right? He's not going to try.
Well, you might turn up in a movie. Who knows? But he's the guy from The Running Man, and
yeah.
Because
don't hate him.
Yeah.
I just don't.
He's got a very generic face, hasn't he?
I feel like he's being forced upon me. It's like this guy is a superhero action
what?
heartthrob.
For
guy.
me, he's got the face of when you start a game and it says customize your character, and you just get that
Blank.
default face.
Yeah.
He's
Because
the
I like the running man.
default man, Glen Powell. Maybe that's why the running man didn't do so well, because he just got a blandest face.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that in America the movie, otherwise known as Twisters.
Yeah.
Um,
Wind the movie.
Yeah.
America. Yeah. Well, apparently they want to make a TV series of it and another movie. And director J.T. Molnar, who made Strange Darling and also wrote the screenplay for The Long Walk, looks like they're going to be the guy who's going to be bringing the Sawyers home. I love Strange Darling. It's one of my favourite movies of 2024. Long Walk, very, very good film. I really enjoyed that. So, yeah. And finally, got some quick news stories to just blast through here. They want to reboot Dogman. It's in the works of the makers of Don't Move. Will Liam Neeson return? Who knows?
How big is it?
Well, yeah. Also get a reboot / restart as Pirates of the Caribbean. Writer of 1917, Christy Wilson Cairns is on board, and the movie will apparently feature Margot Robbie as Red, the pirate from the original ride, as the lead, alongside the son of Captain Jack Sparrow for some reason. Mario 2 is coming soon. I saw the trailer, the new one, where you saw Yoshi for the first time. Looks ace. I like it. Zelda's filming right now, and according to Scooper Daniel Richmond, initial work has started on a Metroid movie. Given the fact that the main character, Samus Aran, is essentially Ripley, but wearing mech armor. Cool, I'm all for that. Matt Fraction's comic Sex Criminals is being adapted by Amazon into apparently a TV series. Now, this is a comic that features lovers who realize that they can freeze time when they orgasm, and then they go on a crime spree. Kumail Nanjiani will produce and star in the series.
Something for him to do after filming Taskmaster.
I mean, Kumail Nanjiani. I don't want to see him having sex every 5 minutes. He's a good-looking dude, but I don't need to see it.
From what I read, he's not positioning himself as one of the leads.
He is. That's what I read.
Oh, okay.
I read that he wants to be in the star in it, yeah. The trailer's out for Matchbox. Surprisingly, it will feature cars. And no word as yet as whether John Cena has looped the loop in the movie. But we live in hope. That's what they were filming your stunt for, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And finally, stay on the subject of toys to movies. Mattel are staying in the toy biz by bringing us a movie based on everyone's favourite 1970s short-lived toy, Tony the Tattooed Man. Fuck off, yay!
Not a clue.
It's a toy you can add temporary tattoos on. How the fuck's that a film?
Look,
Somebody doesn't know what a fucking tattoo is.
I know.
Temporary. No, not.
Look, if we can have Pegs the movie, then we can have this.
That would star as Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah. You know what they
Allegedly.
you know what they should do, and it's never happened. Even though it's a character that got his own comic books and stuff like that. Rom
Yeah,
the Space Knight.
It's a legal
Just pick any other fucking toy.
Yeah. I know, but like, when are we going to get Connect 4? Oh, that's a human centipede.
Micronauts as well.
Thanks for just standing all over that joke there, Paul. Cheers for that.
You're welcome.
Fuck's sake, Connect 4, never mind. Anyway, time for your section where I'm going to talk all over you. It's Doctor Who time.
Oh, what? No.
He's talking all over his fucking own sounder now. Right, let me press the button. So I talk over this bit now and you can't hear the...
It's the Doctor Who news.
Right, go on.
Like you never talk over me during this section.
Yeah, but when I'm doing a joke, maybe let me get to the punchline.
Okay.
My voice is gone.
Still not much to talk about that's new.
All right, then. So let's move on to the next section.
However, as we record this, the Gallifrey 1 convention, the 36 Legends of Gallifrey 1, is well underway in Los Angeles. I am deeply jealous of all my friends who are there and sharing their adventures on social media. All my love to Gally. Love you all. Miss you all. The ratings are in for the one bit of new Who we've had recently, with The War Between the Land and the Sea becoming the BBC's most watched new drama of 2025.
That's for all you fish lovers out there.
The first episode had a consolidated rating of 4.31 million after 7 days. Figures dropping down to 3.08 million by the last episode, but indications another 1.5 million watched it over the Christmas and New Year period on iPlayer. These are good numbers. Now, by breaking the 4 million mark on the first episode, it beat Riot Women in October, King and Conqueror in August, and This City Is Ours in March, and those all aired...
That's the only one of them I've heard of.
Yeah, and those all aired in the Sunday evening drama slot. So it's literally the best rated drama for the whole year for the BBC.
Very cool.
In that sort of thing. If you have a bit of money spare, moving on...
What's money?
Yeah, if you have a bit of money going spare, then Prop Store, one of the world's leading entertainment memorabilia auction houses, is currently running an online auction with BBC Studios.
Ooh.
It's running until 19th of February. This includes the Doctor's actual hero sonic screwdriver prop from Joy to the World. As of when I looked it up earlier, it was going for £3,750.
It's not bad, actually, to be fair.
Melanie's orange Vespa scooter. You like a bit of Lonnie Bangford?
Better believe it.
Her orange Vespa scooter.
I just need the seat.
Currently with the helmet, the matching helmet. Currently going for 1,500.
What is match your helmet?
A TARDIS police
Chance
box.
of a bit of DNA in there, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
A TARDIS police box that has been screen matched to look like the sort of the cracked as it did on Eve of the Daleks is at 8,500, and there are many other costumes and props, including a number of outfits worn by Jenna Coleman.
And what website is this again? What website is this? Sorry.
Prop Store.
Prop Store.
Prop Store.
All right.
We're always happy to...
I've just finished the loan. Fuck it, I'll take out another one. Right, let's go.
Bamf. Anyway, we're always happy to see that there are more books being published by BBC Books. March sees the publication of 3 new 2-part stories as target novelizations.
Ooh.
So we've got Aliens of London, adapted by Joseph Lidster. The Impossible Planet by Matt Jones. Now, Matt Jones, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
In a long time.
Yeah, because he wrote for like the New Adventures back in the day, but and ended up working with Russell T Davies on things like I want to say he worked on he was like a script editor on Queer as Folk. Yeah, I'm sure he
You
was.
can say that all you want.
And then The Time of Angels is being adapted by Jenny Colgan. And then finally, just to wrap up, you may recall that... Oh, okay. Yeah. I was going to wrap up, but never mind.
It's all right.
He needs a wee. If I can go for a wee, he can go for a wee.
That is fair.
Yeah, that is fair. Kind of a shame you weren't able to take some of that downtime.
I know. To be fair, I told Mike I literally stuck something on that I've seen before.
Yeah.
Because I was off my head.
Yeah.
I was off my head on drugs, so I couldn't... sorry, that was painkillers, everybody, because I had an operation. So I wasn't going to take it, because for me to watch it, I'm watching it...
Yeah,
so
you
want
to be able to absorb
so that I
it.
can like take notes and whatnot, and come back here and either...
Although there are admittedly some Doctor Who stories that would be interesting to watch while tripping your tits.
Well, it's too late now, it's all out of my system, so
Yeah.
I'm not doing it anymore. So.
Yes, so Mike is coming back. So just a final little wrap up. You may recall that last year I brought in a very hefty book. Randall Books brought out their really heavy book
the toy one.
About the character options action figures.
Yeah.
Called Go Figure.
Yes.
Well, as of yesterday, they announced the Kickstarter for To Boldly Go Figure, which
About
gives
Star Wars toys.
which gives the same treatment to the Star Trek action figures from Playmates of the 1990s. So, give it a look. The stuff that Gavin and
Paul, you've missed out. You've missed out there, right? What? So what you do is you say to everyone, go to Kickstarter, pledge, and make it so.
Very well done.
Thank you.
Very good.
Take
The stuff Randall does is very good. So we
Speaking of
we
Kickstarter,
do say to support it.
Mystery Science Theatre.
Again, another Kickstarter.
Yeah, but this time, this Kickstarter is bringing back not Joel but Mike and the crew from Rift Tracks.
Right.
To come back to MST3K to play, obviously Mike again, to play the robot again. I think they wanted like 20 grand or something like that. They were well over $1 million by the end of the first day.
Jesus Christ.
It's one of the biggest, most successful Kickstarters of all time. It's crazy.
So cool.
I can't wait. Because I personally, this might sound controversial, I prefer Mike and his robots to Joel and his robots, and certainly over Jonah and his robots. I love the Mike era of MST3K.
Yeah.
I love Rift Tracks. I think those guys just work really, really well together. And definitely looking forward to these new Misty episodes. So, yeah, that's my thing.
Fair
anyway,
okay.
that's the end of the Doctor Who section.
It is.
It's finished.
Yeah.
Oh, who
Let's
knew?
move on to the next bit. I love this bit. This is where I get you guys to talk and I get to take a break.
Okay.
So let's go for any other business.
Just had a piss.
It's time to clean. It's time for any other business. One of the line, one of the scenes. We're asking ourselves now, what's his name? It's time for any other business.
All right. Okay. So this month in any other business, the line read that you guys have got, as per usual, I'm going to give you some directions on how to read it.
Okay.
The line is, to celebrate the Masters of the Universe trailer, it's by the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
Love it.
That is your line.
Okay.
Okay. Who's going to go first?
I'll go first.
You're
I
going to go
always do.
first. Okay.
Tends to be Doug.
Doug.
By the power
plain.
of Grayskull, sorry. I can't believe you messed it up straight away.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
Paul, give me some more, please.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
Doug, more.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
Paul, explain it to an alien who only understands vibes.
By the power of Grayskull, I have
My wife.
I was going to say, he's an alien, he's not French.
the power.
Okay. Doug, you're William Shatner, struggling to hear the speaker at the Starbucks
Shatner
drive-thru.
again. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
Okay. Paul, you're whisper shouting through an imaginary letterbox.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
What's Grayskull?
Grayskull.
Is that like a really boring version of Play School? All right. Doug,
Yes.
every word that you say costs you £1,000.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the fucking hell power.
Every time you said fucking hell there, that's cost you another £2,000.
Shit!
That's another grand.
Paul, you're Gilbert Gottfried and you've got a stone in your shoe.
I have no idea what that says.
Gilbert Gottfried, the guy who did the pirate in Aladdin.
Him. Good lord. Okay. By the fuck. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
I didn't say Bobcat Goldthwait, Paul.
Full New York as well.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
You got the wrong reference, but sure.
Still wildly entertaining.
Yeah, I'd like that either way. Doug, you're giving it as a warning from the future.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
Paul, you're a whale with Tourette's. And your line read is... I mean, that's the noise that I'm looking for, yeah?
Bleep.
Bleep. What?
Yeah, because if he's got Tourette's, he'll be bleeped.
Not on this show at all.
What show are you on?
By the power of fucking go. I have the shooting power, motherfucker.
Well, with Tourette's, I like that
Just
one.
sounds like Paul anyway.
I like that one.
Doug, you're
Yeah.
solving a puzzle on Wheel of Fortune.
So, okay, so I by the powder of no by the power of is it of it's of ooh, no of by the power of Grayskull, I have the oh shit! Stupid game anyway. Power.
It was 12 o'clock alarm. I'm sorry. Paul,
Yeah.
you're pitching this as a show to Netflix.
Kevin Smith, next. Yeah. Kevin Smith, sorted. Kevin Smith wants to do it. Alright, it's happening.
No, your show's called By the Power of Grayskull, I Have the Power. It's not Master of the Universe, not He-Man.
Yeah. I want the Netflix money. But so
What gets that mean? I want the Netflix money.
I want the Netflix money. I want it here. I want it now. I want all of it. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
All right. Doug, you're a Bond villain who's still in primary school.
Okay.
All right. Oh, he's got something. He's got something.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
I like it. Paul, you're deeply moved by your own performance.
By the power of Grayskull. I have the power.
Oh, beautiful.
Love it. All right, Doug.
Yes.
You're going to take it home. You're suddenly taken over by Dr. Sam Beckett mid-sentence.
By the power of great. Oh, but. Hiya. Well, you. Al, can you help? Al.
You've missed two important words, Doug.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There you go. There we go. Imagine if Stan Lee was Sam Beckett. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
He's a black guy surrounded by the KKK. Oh boy. You know what the freeze frame directed by Donald P. Velosari.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. Right. Let's go into our little scenes then. I want one of you to be the man. I want one of you to be the assistant. Who wants to be a man?
I'll be a man.
Okay. You're a man. Paul is your assistant.
Okay.
By which I mean you're trying to set your alarm clock on an unhelpful Alexa.
So this is the Alexa.
Yes.
Okay.
Here's your assistant.
Okay.
Your AI assistant. And go.
Okay. Paul. Hello, Paul.
Paul.
Hello, Paul. My Alexa's called Paul. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Doug.
Could you please set an alarm for me so that I'm not late for another fucking meeting in the morning?
Set an alarm for fucking.
I don't suppose it matters what it is. Yeah, for 7 o'clock a.m. Not like last time. Tit.
Set an alarm for fucking.
Fucking
tits.
talk slower. Jesus Christ. Right. Paul, please set alarm for 7 a.m. in the morning, then stop fucking talking. You only heard the last bit, didn't you? You fucking dickhead. You oh, my God. Sorry, be nicer. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Doug.
Could you please set an alarm for me?
When would you like an alarm setting?
7 o'clock in the morning. AM.
Setting an alarm for 7 a.m.
Oh, it's done it. Great. Cool. Thank you.
In the year 2237.
Why are these things so fucking expensive? I knew we should have got the other one. Oh my god. Right, okay. So let's start again from the top, shall we? Hello, Paul.
Hello, Doug.
If I fuck this, I'm gonna fucking burn you. Come here.
I'd see that. All right, okay. Now let's switch things around then. Okay. Right, principal and parent. Okay. I think this time round I'm going to make sure that you're the principal.
Okay.
And you're the parent.
I'm the parent.
Okay. And the scene is Batman is speaking to Damien's school principal. But he's forgot to take the costume off first before he gets there.
So literally, Batman's turned up.
Batman's turned up. Not Bruce Wayne. Batman's turned up. Alrighty. And Damien's he's speaking about Damien for whatever reason. All right, you ready? Go.
Okay.
I'm here for the meeting.
Yeah, this is a parent-teacher conference for Damian Wayne. Your Damian Wayne.
No. Bruce sent me.
Oh,
I'm very good friends with billionaire Bruce Wayne.
Okay. Well, okay.
I'm Damien's godfather.
Okay, no, that's fine. It would have been preferable to have had Mr. Wayne, but if he sent you in loco parentis, I can accept.
Is
that?
Loco Parentis the bat train?
There is there's lots of crime happening right now. There really should be elsewhere.
Yes, I appreciate you taking the time.
I appreciate speed in speech.
You're very intimidating.
Correct.
If you appreciate speed and speech, you should meet me, Mr. McCann, Damien's English teacher.
So, Damien seems to have a bit of trouble fitting in.
To fit it into what? Small spaces.
This school that Mr. Wayne has enrolled him in to, learn and stuff.
So he's quiet. Bit of a loner. Doesn't play well with others.
Yes, that's not a bad description.
Handy with a sword or two.
I don't know about.
Then scrap that.
Cutlery.
I never said anything about swords.
No. Yeah. Okay. Yes. What
are you doing under your desk, sir? Sorry, this is
I have this effect. I'm Batman.
He's very emotional by his own performance.
We just thought. I mean, is there anything going on at home, outside of school that we should be concerned
You would have to ask
about?
Bruce of this. I am only here as proxy.
Okay.
I can send him, go back and tell him all what you've said and how.
I would very much appreciate that, Mr. Batman, sir.
Just Batman.
Okay, just Batman.
Please, Mr. Batman, sir, was my father.
Realistically, I could do with speaking to Mr. Wayne directly. This would probably speed things up in the future.
Okay. Next time we will definitely.
Why don't we get him on the phone, on speakerphone?
Hey, that's a good idea, assistant principal.
Thank you.
Well, he may not answer his phone. Just
okay. I've got his number here on my old-fashioned flippy Rolodex.
Yeah.
That's not a microphone's way, Paul.
It's for the visual.
Listen, stop making Batman laugh.
Someone's ringing my phone. Someone's ringing my phone. It's the bat phone. It's the bat phone. Someone's ringing my phone. Huh? Huh? Someone's ringing the phone. Huh? Huh? Why don't you pick it up? It could be Commissioner Gordon. Why don't you pick up the phone? Huh? Huh?
Beep.
So I seem to have been disconnected. Did you need to take that call?
No, that was not important.
Okay.
If I wanted, it's in the sky.
Oh, right. Yeah, like bat signal.
Correct.
Hey, I've just heard that Mr. Freeze is robbing the bank.
Thank fuck for that. Good. Let's get him.
Let's take it in with you.
Let's go.
What?
I need this one not to survive the night.
And scene. Oh, brilliant. Oh, there we go.
what's
There's some sillies. Right. That's everything I've got for that then, which then takes us into Beyond the 50-Foot Nerds. So, let's play that.
We're all out of news and topics for discussion. The show is spiraling out of control, and the audience are now in charge. You're Beyond the 50-Foot Nerds.
Funnily enough, I'm actually watching The Twilight Zone at the moment.
No, you're not. You're doing a podcast, you weirdo.
Was it one of those American repeat channels? Action has finally, after about 2 years, got to showing episodes that I've never seen before. So so I'm up to like some of the classics, like I Sing the Body Electric and that.
Cool.
So yeah, really enjoying that at the moment.
Well, Jay, you've got the Facebook up there. Have we got any questions from the Facebook? No. Have
No.
you got any questions for us then? Because the pressure's on now. You got two.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
Oh.
Give us your two. You know we love both.
If any actor or character from any movie, TV show in history could replace Kevin in Home Alone, who would you have?
So any actor in history to replace Kevin in Home Alone. Or actual character. So any actor or character who basically we're recasting Home Alone. It can be real or fictional. Who we having in it? Okay.
I mean, the obvious one's like saying like John McClane, but then they just
or
die.
Jigsaw,
They just die straight away.
Yeah.
The film would be a bit shit.
Yeah.
So who's gonna?
Ed
who's
209.
Yeah, because can't get up the stairs anyway. For the paint to come down. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Right, a haunted. So no. Maybe.
A whole cheese pizza just for me.
Just for me. You're a RoboCop. That's so fucking cool. Oh yeah, I like your RoboCop. That's nice. Let's go for. Oh, I've got one.
Okay.
I've got one. So it's character, and it's
Right.
Wicket.
Wicked the Ewok.
Wicket the Ewok.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
So
pretty
instead of
cool.
paint cans, it's logs coming down. It's basically everything the same.
Hello, did someone mention me?
No,
Everything's
Paul,
the-
we weren't talking to you.
every-
Oh, wait, no, that's Warren Davis.
Everything's the same except for everything that is being thrown at them or is happening for some sort of fucking woodland part.
When he goes
Yeah.
from the house to the
Yeah.
to the tree house.
So the treehouse is where he's used to and everything. Actually, yeah, that'd make a better film.
Makes sense,
I win.
Yeah, there you
John,
go.
make it happen.
Yeah, and Old Man Marley is like Chewbacca or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm going in a completely different direction. So my first thought is I would actually recast Kevin with William Shatner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I made my
Yeah.
family disappear.
Are you hungry for more?
I think for me,
Merry Christmas, you
I'd-
filthy animal.
I'd have to go with the blind man from Don't Breathe.
Okay. Okay.
Let's face it, he's got a history with home invaders.
Yeah, all right. But this time, the lights are on.
There you go.
I mean, two of them now.
Yeah.
Isn't there two? Oh my
The
God.
second one made him the good guy for some reason. You
Why,
know,
no, why?
the guy who keeps women pregnant, held captive and wants to impregnate them out
Wow.
of. Yeah, the whole thing.
I mean, to be fair, last year they did actually, not officially, but remade Home Alone, but with Lee Mack and Chris McCausland. It was literally Home Alone with two British comedians, one of whom happens to be blind.
Yeah. Actually, to be fair, let's just play a little tribute there to Kevin's mum. Obviously, he passed away.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That was a big shame. That
Catherine O'Hara.
Catherine O'Hara, yeah, great actress. Obviously, Home Alone. Is
Beetlejuice.
like Beetlejuice. She's the voice of Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
Schitt's Creek, amazing movie. She did a shitload of movies with like oh god, what's his name? The guy who made like Spinal Tap and all this kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Christopher. Guest. Yeah.
She's amazing in
She's great.
Orange County, which is one of my favourite films because she is married to John Lithgow in that. Everything comes back to Lithgow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lithgow!
She's just always been there.
She was great.
She's always been
If
there.
you've not seen Schitt's Creek, give it a go.
Yeah,
It's
so
bloody
funny.
brilliant.
So
Hysterical.
Eugene Levy.
Yep. And they worked a lot together. Eugene Levy. Yeah. Jay, you got another one then?
Yeah, Super Bowl this weekend.
Oh, Superb Owl.
I know you guys may not truly know what that is.
As I'm aware that they throw around a pig.
That's the one with the pointy ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, one of them, yeah.
The pig skin.
The acts have obviously hit headlines over the controversial nature.
I don't know who's performing at the Super Bowl.
Green Day and Bad Bunny.
Green Day and Bad Bunny.
Big anti-Trump
Yeah.
acts.
Who?
Obviously, who would you like to see doing that sort of
So we're casting the halftime act for the Superb Owl. Okay. What is this Superb Owl? So yeah. Okay.
It's like an owl, just a lot better.
Okay. Let's
Fucking
see.
one answer and one answer only.
Apparently so. Yeah.
Attack of the 50-foot nerds.
Oh well, yeah. True. Yeah. That would be we doing a musical number.
Do whatever we fucking want with
So
it.
we
Attack
can-
of the 50-foot nerds,
I mean,
bitches.
yeah.
Oh, you Yanks are gonna fucking listen to us,
Yeah.
and you're all gonna listen and do as you're told. Shut up.
Yeah.
You know,
Or we'll put you in the Epstein
going
files.
slightly off the immediate topic, but you've heard about the news that they're expanding Scum and Villainy out
No.
to
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So JC's opening another venue, a much bigger venue in Burbank
Right.
called Scum and Villainy Rendezvous.
Right. Okay.
And the idea is that
Not Scum and Villainy, Galaxy's Edge.
yeah, it's going to have lots of rooms and stages and
Taste
stuff
the
like
outer
that.
rim. No.
And as soon as I heard of it, it was like
Whilst listening to jizz.
One day it would be amazing if we could go and do this at Scum and Villainy.
Fucking, of course it would.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it?
I'd do it fucking anywhere he wants us, mate.
Yeah.
Of course it would. I would love to do that.
Us in Los Angeles, us in Hollywood,
Hello, Billy.
us in Johnstown.
Yeah. We'll take John home.
Stay at one of John's places, can't we?
Yeah.
One each.
Exactly. Yeah.
One each.
Got fucking loads of them.
But yeah, the plan is when the new place is open, they'll be able to do live shows more often there for
But to go back to the
Batman
question,
Beyond
though,
and stuff.
to go back to the actual question,
Yeah,
I think I have my answer.
Oh,
Okay, but
go on.
I'm going to ask you what yours are first, though.
I haven't got one yet, so
I was serious. Us. Yeah. 100% serious.
For me, I think it has to be Randy Newman.
We're here at the Super Bowl and everyone cheering. McCurdy's got some touchdowns and feeling with feeling.
And stuff like that. It's just going to be.
Can I agree with your answer and have Barney the Purple Dinosaur at the same time because they both got the same voice?
I love you.
Yeah.
And you love me.
And then
We're a happy.
Barney the Purple
family.
fucking Antichrist.
You want Barney to be around so many people have access to guns.
Sure, why not? It might finally become extinct.
We're playing some football and everyone's happy. Randy's here and he's singing in a nappy cause I'm 90 years old. Lost control of my bowels.
Super
And now I'm
Bowls.
only gonna sing in vowels. A-E-I-O.
A-O-U.
Am I the only person who thinks that Randy Newman really needs to take a lot of Sudafed?
Always, yeah.
I feel like when he's talking, he should be signing at the same time. That's where he takes me.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Possibly not quite as humorous, but I would like to see a Super Bowl halftime show done by John Williams.
That would be interesting to
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Actually,
before we move on to John Williams.
Basically, the Los Angeles Philharmonic audience at the Super Bowl.
I was going to say, before we move on to John Williams,
Yeah.
did I tell you that Randy Newman shut down the docks? Yeah, clearly I will go sailing no more. So, oh, shut up. John Williams would be pretty cool. Yeah, but to be fair, it's got a stadium full of football fans and it's not really going to work for them, is it? You know.
It made me a marching band version of
the Jurassic Park theme or something.
Yeah, start Star Wars, Jurassic Park, Superman,
the Harry Potter
Jaws,
theme, all the themes.
Bastards didn't use my bit singing that.
Oh shit! Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go Randy Newman. Okay. So John Williams, Randy Newman, and the 50-foot Nerds.
Yeah.
Or just put us all there together.
Yay!
Let's do that.
Yeah, there it is. It's a big mashup collaboration.
Do you have
and
an
50
answer?
Cent will be there hanging upside down like
Who's
Batman.
yours?
You didn't write one.
Do you have an answer? Do you have an answer that who's yours?
No.
No? All right, fair enough.
All right. Well, if we can only do it if 50 Cent can be there hanging upside down like he did a couple of years ago, like a shit Batman. But he's still there because he couldn't get down. Yeah. I've been here since 2019. Somebody help me. You all right there?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
I'm in burpees.
Delightful. What a way to end the show. You know, we're on live streaming, Paul. How dare you?
Well, before we do that, we did talk about one thing that we've watched, which was Wonderland, which was wonderful. Has anybody watched anything else?
I've been watching some interesting stuff.
Porn.
No.
Liar.
But okay.
We've all been watching porn.
I watched the first episode of Red Dwarf recently, which you'll know if you are a patron.
Yeah. I've just finished series 4.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So I have got into Bruceploitation.
Oh my God, really? Oh.
So Bruce Forsyth 24/7.
No,
hours upon hours to play your cards right.
So a few weeks ago.
By the way, Jay, you were much better than the audience who we like here last month.
So let me do some context here. So Bruceploitation, for those of you who don't know, back in the day, there was the martial arts king, Bruce Lee, who only did like 5 movies.
Yep.
And then he died.
Wow.
And basically, the cinemas were all going, we want the next Bruce Lee movie because obviously you guys filmed tons of stuff before he died, and the production companies were like, yeah, we really didn't. You've got everything, and so they were looking for the next Bruce Lee, and Bruceploitation was literally getting another martial artist who looked a bit like Bruce Lee,
racist,
changing his name to Bruce Lee, Bruce Lowe, Bruce whatever,
Springsteen,
yeah, and then giving him a bowl haircut and a pair of sunglasses,
yeah,
and basically doing a Bruce Lee movie with a clone of Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bruce Lee. This can't be one of those conversations where you say, and they're really good. No, because I have watched. Don't do it.
Don't.
Right.
Don't.
So to carry on, I've got into this because a few weeks ago, one of the clones of Bruce Lung, passed away, and I just saw an article about it because Jackie Chan was basically saying how good this guy was, and they are
as martial artists, no doubt.
They really are, and in Snips there is a box set that I've got that Dave's got, and so I got a couple of the Bruce Lung Bruceploitation movies, and also the documentary from the box set that gave me a sort of a proper context for the whole Bruceploitation.
You're sponsored by
genre.
Dave by any chance? You bring him up every chance you
I
get.
know, but it's because I get such a lot of stuff from Snips movies. So I got.
You get your shit an extra night, don't you? Give us a mention, you can have an extra night.
Do you want a birthday card? Have a birthday
So
card.
I mean,
David doesn't even sound anything like that.
it was two on a disc. So there was one in particular I wanted to watch, which was I've forgotten the title.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
One of the titles for it is Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, and I think it's
Is that the German title? Deadly Hands of Kung
the
Fu?
Dragon Strikes Back. So basically, Bruce Lung is playing Bruce Lee, and he's died. And in the afterlife, he fights James Bond, Dracula,
Famously all dead.
Emmanuel,
Yeah.
the Godfather, and his allies are the man with no name and the guy from Kung Fu. Obviously, these are all recast, and I absolutely have no idea how they legally got away with this.
Easy. They didn't. They got sued to ribbons.
Popeye, Chinese Popeye.
There's a clip.
Yeah, was
I
one
ain't
of his
touching that
allies.
with. I ain't touching that from here, from anywhere. Fuck you, ain't out.
It was here. Some great martial arts. It was hilarious. But then the other movie on the disc was Bruce and the Iron Fingers.
Well,
And
God.
you have been watching porn.
So and it's basically like a Marvel or DC.
No, it's
team-up
pronounced Fever
book.
Dream.
Okay, so because what you've got Bruce Lee and Bruce Lung in the same movie. So two of the Bruces. So it's like you've got these two characters who meet up, have a fight, and then team up to defeat the bad guy. It's like a
Did I
Marvel
tell you about
team-up book.
the movie that I watched with the two Bruces in it?
No?
Yeah, it was Bruce Lee
Yeah.
and Bruce Forsyth.
Okay.
And it was called Good Game of Death.
Very good.
And on that bombshell, ladies and gentlemen,
Very quick.
we're going to end things up there. We're going to end things up there. Paul will be coming to you soon with his Patreon exclusive series, Shit That I've Watched from Dave.
Shit that I want. Snips, my mate Dave.
Yes, that's going to end the episode right there. That has been episode 99. Thanks, Doug,
99.
for having us once again at the Geek Boutique.
9 and
Oh,
9.
you're welcome, guys. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming back. And yeah, excited for next week.
Yeah. Oh, next week. Well, oh, yeah, next week. Oh,
Next
shit,
week?
yeah, next week.
Mention what we're doing
Yeah,
next week.
next week. Okay, so by the time you hear this, Saturday, the 14th of February, we will be at Wrexham Comic Con in Wrexham, bizarrely. We're going to be doing some of this stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing some panels and interviews and
It's
things.
literally next door to where Ryan Reynolds owns a football club.
Yeah, so if we see any Deadpools knocking about, you do realise what we've got to do, guys. We've got to grab them and unmask them like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, we have
Just
to.
in case.
It's the rules.
I
yeah.
mean, I can kiss a Deadpool on the mouth, but if I can move that mask and
Yeah.
it be Ryan Reynolds.
And if I see Rob Mack, I'll say, "What happened to your surname, lad? Put it back." So yeah, it's not. I'll say Rob McElhenney. It's easy. Anyways, yes. So we will be back here though next month to episode 100.
That's amazing.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun.
It's going to be mad.
I've got to come up with some stuff to do. But yeah, we will have some fun. Don't worry about that. I've got ideas already, but I'm gonna try and like cement them.
Okay.
Put it that way. Yes. If you like the 50-foot nerds,
Sorry, does that mean you need to back up one of those big trucks that goes round and round and round?
If you like the 50-foot nerds, then why don't you throw some love our way? It's literally £1 or $1, whatever it is. Patreon is cheap as chips, yeah. And you get longer versions of this show. You get quick bites. You get commentaries. You get all kinds of extra stuff. We're going to be adding more and more throughout the year as well. Extra stuff on there. Paul's going to have his Shit I Watch with Dave series coming out soon as well. You're laughing. It's happening now. Yeah, so go and, throw some love over there. If you don't want to follow us on Patreon, but you do still want to support us monetarily, we've got a store where you can buy t-shirts and things like that. If you just go to tinyurl.com/50foot store, that's 50FTSTORE. You can buy all kinds of stuff there, stuff with the logo on, stuff with Dredger on, Muffin O'Clock t-shirts, I think might still be there, I'm not sure. But yeah, get all kinds of gear over there. If you like what I do in particular, and let's face it, who doesn't? Go and check me out over at Lego Love and Mike on all the socials.
Check him out.
Come and check Doug out in person if you're near the Geek Boutique in Warrington.
Yeah. Otherwise
He's
known as
there.
Geek Retreat Warrington.
Yeah, that is what. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I meant. Yeah, and just massages spine and ego, and
Yeah, don't touch me spine.
no, don't touch your spine.
Let's give it another week, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, and then Paul he's building some Lego as well.
I am.
Building some
Yeah.
Lego, being in plays.
I know. Yeah, go and show
Plural
Paul some
plays.
love. Come and see some plays
Come see his
in the little
plays.
theatre.
Come and see some plays at
Yeah.
the Little Theatre in Birkenhead.
In Birkenhead, right? Don't know
It
what
don't
the
sound like
accent
that
is.
in Birkenhead.
Go and see us in Birkenhead.
Soon to be seen in the DC universe.
What? You're not going to be in the DC universe?
No, the theatre, remember?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, with Mr. Clayface. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Clayface. That's his girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his Mrs. Clareface.
Yeah. That's what I said. For his girlfriend from
Yeah.
York. She's Yorkshire.
Hey.
My name's Clayface. Right.
It's all gone off a cliff.
It really has. So that's everything then. Until next month, which, as I say, is episode 100. We're excited. I was moved by my own performance there. Yeah. Until next month, I think I got possessed at some point.
Yeah. I was also totally impressed by everybody's performance though.
Thank you.
I'm going to explode!
Goosh.
What? Okay. All right. Until next month, guys. Have fun. Geek out. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
If you've enjoyed the nerdom in your ears, then why not give the podcast a subscribe? You can find us on all major platforms, including Apple, Amazon, Spotify, and YouTube. Also, all of our episodes are archived over at 50footnerds.co.uk. That's FIFTYFOOTNERDS. If you really like us, then why not sign up to our Patreon service? It's a virtual tip jar starting at just $1 per month. As a patron, you get early access and extended episodes, video episodes, and more. You can sign up now over at patreon.com/50footnerds. FIFTYFOOTNERDS. You can find us on social media too. Why not drop us a follow over on Facebook, Instagram, or check out John Hollywood's TikTok account over at Real John Hollywood, all one word. We have merchandise too. T-shirts, posters, stickers, and more. And you can buy all of those over at tinyurl.com/50foot store. That's 50FT store. Email us your questions, comments, and improv suggestions to 50footnerds@gmail.com. That's FIFTYFOOTNERDS@gmail.com. If you want to see us in person, then tickets to all of our live shows can be found at ticketsource.co.uk/50footnerds. FIFTYFOOTNERDS. All of these links and more can be found at our Linktree page. That's linktr.ee/50footnerds. FIFTYFOOTNERDS. And don't forget, you can visit Doug anytime at Geek Retreat in Warrington. Tell him the nerds sent you.